to you all, and you're welcome back to this channel. Thank you for stopping by here on my channel. This is what I'm going to be making today, this beautiful fitted shirt dress. Kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and then put on the notification bell to get you an update. So guys, we have pattern for this shirt dress in our previous video. So I'm going to place this pattern on this material to bring the back panel out. So guys, I placed the pattern on the fabric to bring the back panel out. So here on the table I have 2.5 for the button blanket. So I'm using this 2.5 to make pleating at the back of the back panel. Okay, so this is what I want to do, and I'm going to cut. So I'm removing my pin, and then I'm going to set that pattern aside, and this is back panel I cut. Okay, so this is our back panel. So I will be placing front panel on this back panel right here. So front panel, we are going to add yoke to the front panel. Okay, so this is the yoke we are going to use for the front panel. So here we have 6 inches for the length of the yoke we are using. Okay, so I'm going to add just 1 inch to this 6 inches for joining allowance of upper part and down part of the lower part of the yoke. Okay, so this is front panel. So I place the pattern and the yoke on the fabric. Okay, so I have 6 inches for the yoke, and then I'm removing 6 inches from the 38 inches. So this is going to give me 32 inches. So the length of the front panel will be 32 inches, and then I'm going to cut 6 inches for the yoke to complete the full length of the front panel. Okay, so we have 32 inches right here. So I'll be adding 6 inches, which is our yoke, so to complete it, like I said. So this is what we are going to use to cut the yoke. So this is material we are using for our yoke. So I'll be cutting 7 inches plus sewing allowance, 6 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance, making 7 inches. So this is our front panel. Then I will start cutting. Okay, this is our front and back panel laid down right here on the table. So the front panel is going to have yoke. So we are going to use this pattern to cut our yoke. Okay, so I'm placing it for you to see. 6 inches that we cut. So this is going to be a yoke, and this is what we are going to use to cut the yoke. This material. So I'm cutting the yoke right here. So I'm still cutting the yoke, cutting the armhole, I'm cutting the neck. So this is what I'm cutting right here, cutting the yoke. Okay, so guys, this is a yoke. So I just added 0.5 for joining allowance of lower part and the upper part of the yoke. Okay, so this is the front panel. So what I've just done now is to just cut this front panel into 2. Okay, you know, we have button blanket at the front panel, so I'm cutting it into two. Then I notch the 2.5 for the button blanket. Okay, so this notching is going to guide me to get where the button blanket starts from. So guys, this is a shirt on the table. So our shirt is coming out gradually. I hope you like this. So can you see the yoke? So I will go ahead and join the yoke, and then the button blanket 2.5 I have for my button blanket. I'm going to sew that point like so, and then I will cut the collar and collar stand, and then I'm going to be showing you step by step. So this is a back panel. I told you I want to make use of 2.5 for button blanket here on the at the front back panel. So I'm using my pin to hold it down to where the pleating is going to stop. So I'm using my pin to hold it to that point where I'm stopping the pleating. So I still have my 7.5, which is the half of my back intact. Okay, so guys, this is how our beautiful shirt looks like. So can you see? So I used my pin to hold the button blanket out because I've not attached the button. Okay, so this is our front panel. So I will go ahead and trim the excess at the armhole area. So I'm trimming it, and then I'm going to add collar stand and collar as well. So this is front and back panel. So this back panel, I added 2.5 for the pleating at the back. So I want to trim the excess. So I hope you saw this at the back. This pleating I told you I'm going to add at the back. So I added it. So this is it. So as you can see guys, this pleating continues from the shoulder line to the length of the shirt dress we are making, and I wouldn't want it to continue this way. I wouldn't want it to be like this. So what I'm going to do now is to just spread this and then place front panel on it and trim it out. So I want to trim the excess, and I'm going to place front panel on it to achieve this. So can you see this? So from the both sides, so I will start from the armhole and then to the waistline, to the hip and the length of this shirt. So I want to trim the excess from the back panel. So this is what I'm cutting right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so guys, I'm through with trimming. So what I want to do now is to join the two sleeves. So I'll be joining the two sleeves, the collar stand. So I want to show you. All right, these are collar and collar stand on the table. So here on the collar I have 4 inches, so it become 2 inches when I sew it. And the collar stand we have 3 inches, so it becomes 1.5 when I sew it. Okay, and the length of the collar is 13 inches and the length of collar stand is 15 inches. So I added 1 inch to each for joining allowance of each of them. Okay, so I want to do the side seam. So we have back measurement 15 inches. The bust measured 37 inches. So here we have 19 inches, and then I will use 0.5 for the both side for joining of the both side, then 1 inch for his. Then waist measured 32 inches, and here we have 36 inches. So I'm going to use 0.5 for the both side, and then 1 inch for his, 1 inch for his for waist measurement. So our hip measurement is 44 inches, and here we still have 3 inches, and then I'm going to share the remaining allowance to the both side, and I'm moving the hip measurement to the lower part because this shirt dress, so I wouldn't want it to be fuller or too fitted. So I will move the hip measurement to the lower part. Okay, so this is what I will be marking here. Okay, so I will go ahead and join the collar and collar stand and add it to the dress. So this is a shirt dress. I added collar stand and the yoke. So this is beautiful. So guys, I want to add the button. So guys, thank you for being there. I want to add button to this beautiful shirt dress you are making. So from the collar stand here, I want to add one button there. So I'm placing my button at that point, and then from that point I'm going to measure 3 inches below the collar. So the distance between each button will be 3 inches. So I'll be marking 3 inches for the button and button hole. Okay, on the button blanket. So this is what I'm marking. 3 inches from the upper part to the lower part of the shirt dress you are making. Whatever you are marking from the upper part is what you are going to mark to where you want the button to stop or end. Okay, so I'm using 3 inches, and you could use 3.5 depending on how you want it. So 3 inches is good by me. So I hope you saw this 3 inches. So this is what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to add button to this beautiful fitted shirt dress. I will add my button. I will come and show you the final look. Okay, so I will go ahead and do this, add my button, do the button hole, and come and show you the final look. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So this is end of today's tutorial on a beautiful fitted shirt dress. I've added my button on the button blanket. I added my yoke. I hope you saw this. I added my collar as well as collar stand. Can you see the sleeve? I added it. I added the 2 sleeves. So this is very easy to make. It's simple and beautiful. So this is the back panel. I added pleating at the back. I don't even really know what they are calling this, or maybe it's pleating or whatever. So this is beautiful and easy to make. I hope you like this. This is very, very lovely. This is very, very beautiful. This shirt dress is good. Please like this video, share with your family and friends, and then hit the notification bell to get you an update anytime I upload my video. Thank you.